Ebonie Sara Louise Kelley. You are the infamous
Joe Blackula.
Joe Blackula. I got juicy mouth in that. This is our second one, Jonathan. Is my face like shiny? Like my glasses okay? I'm good. The U.S.
Say the United States.
I thought it was U.S.
Okay, just say.
The United States versus Billie Holiday. The U.S. versus Billie Holiday. Billie Holiday.
Actually, United States.
Okay. I love this movie. And I think Andra Day, she played the shit out this role. I mean, to the sound. Because she did sing these songs, right?
Yes.
She was like on point with that. Like she killed it. This movie right here, man, as a woman, it broke me down to my core. To see that she was brought up in a whorehouse. She was set up to fail from the beginning. I just cannot believe the hatred from one person to another. This man hated her. The officer,
Ass slinger.
I don't think it was called ass slinger though.
Say.
And slinger, not ass slinger. Then she had this song, man. She could not control so many things in her life. This song was her song, and she wanted to sing it, and it was about lynching. Strange Fruit.
Yeah.
And it was a descriptive song about white people lynching black people. And for me to find out that the government hated this black woman so much because of a song they couldn't control, and they spent every waking moment trying to get her locked up because of this song.
They were tripping so much about this Strange Fruit.
Yeah.
Google the second verse for My Country Tis of Thee.
Yeah.
What is that?
Google the watermelon song.
I was just about to say.
Google the watermelon song. Like if we want to get down to it, they've been hiding stuff in front of our face for a long time. And now they're getting to the point where now they're putting it in our face because they like, okay, y'all still stupid, so we're gonna put it like right here in front of you. Don't just watch the movie. After the movie is over, Google YouTube. You're gonna find so much more information that's just gonna make you really, really understand. Because they're only giving us what they want us to see. But if you go and do your own research, you would be so satisfied knowing that you got some more information about something that they hear from us all this time. When you Google the words of Strange Fruit, she said they hang from a popular tree, but the popular tree was a nasty old tree. The tree represented something ugly and mean and old. That's how much they hated us. This is why they didn't want her singing this song, because she was outlining exactly what they did to us, and people were singing it. White people were singing it. It was like some white people's anthem. But then the white people that was doing the lynching, they didn't want her to sing because it was supposed to be private. All these men that she was with that mistreated her and wanted to control her, I mean, they was working with the feds. You know, it's like she couldn't catch a break with people that she trusted. I mean, she saw men just not only cheated on her, they stabbed her in the back. It goes back to like black men not taking care of the black woman. And not all black men, because there's some black men out here. Jonathan's a great black man. There's some men out here that do take care of and stick up for black women. But in this movie, man, the black men just got down on her, man, for the things that they needed and the things that they wanted. And she couldn't trust nobody. She didn't have like a defense, but she was willing to give everything up because of that trust wasn't there. You know, so I just can't even imagine going through life. You are this big star. You pack out Carnegie Hall and you go home in your dressing room and you lonely as hell because there was nobody there to like comfort, nobody there to build up, nobody there to tell her it's gonna be okay. She didn't have that. So she did the one thing that she only knew, and that was to get her every chance she get. So I get that.
And you know what? This movie also showed that we had stepping, fetching, cooning niggas back then as well.
Man, her first husband. You know, she like you sitting next to Ann Slinger. Like, I'm paying both of y'all. I'm paying all y'all at the table. And you sitting next to him plotting against me. They were all talking to the feds. It was just really sad because her addiction, her chasing, that thing that got her high, that thing that got her from one place to another place, and that was the thing that helped her get through the moment.
My frustration with stories like these is that this happened in the 50s. Why is it taking 70 years for these stories to be told? Like the movie Hidden Figures. If this is documented fact, why weren't we taught these things in grammar school? All I knew about was George Washington Carver and a goddamn peanut. But you telling me it was 4 sisters that were responsible for the goddamn Apollo space series? This is documented information that the government went after this system.
And when I was watching Lady Sings the Blues, news back in the day with my mom. I had no idea of this. We should have been taught. Every black girl should have known about Billie Holiday. Just because of what a black woman has went through. That's not Rosa Parks. But also to know that we have power. We have power in the things that we can do. We can change things. This is what the narrative showed. She spent the whole movie saying, that's the only power I have is this song. And you're not finna take it from me.
And it also showed me the power and the corruption of the recording industry that has been around forever.
Which you know something about.
Very much so. If the industry has been in place in its current format for over 100 years, it hasn't changed much. And there were scenes in this movie kind of like Muhammad Ali where she wasn't even allowed to perform. They said, okay, we're going to make sure that you're going to sing the song because we're going to remove your license.
The end was really, really good. Okay, is this spoiler alert thingy?
Spoiler alert!
Well, I don't want to spoil the alert. Well, I want to alert to spoil. Well, without spoiling, I'll just say this. I could like relate to some of the things that she went through. Not as far as like I'm not a singer, you know, the government's not after me.
These reviews you doing, I'm surprised all this white folk stuff you've been saying.
This is how I feel.
You might be on the phone and you might hear some clicking and whatnot.
Jonathan, that's not funny.
You have a van out in front of the crib with Flowers by Irene.
I'm just saying, it was awesome.
Cut it right there.
We cutting it right here.